So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Hurts to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got Allen. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Herbert is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Throwing is Hurts. Touchdown! Keenan Allen from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done. Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Hurts. Allen's got it complete. He's got room at the 30. down to the 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Keenan Allen with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Hines is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And it's a Packers touchdown. George Kittle from 3 yards out. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they'd love to get him the football. And right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone. And they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Here's second and 10. He'll look to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first and 10, it's Herbert. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. On first down, right back to Herbert. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Herbert. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. They'll go again with Herbert. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Looking to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it 21-8. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, 55 yards. And the Packers are back within a score.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside, so he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the Dolphins are going to recover. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And good work there in open space, and he's got this all the way down now to the 32. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Herbert powering up the middle. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll set up a throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A handoff for Herbert. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Khalil Herbert taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Packers. Travis Kelsey, 67 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
In fact,
Travis Kelsey down the right sideline. Touchdown, Dolphins. Travis Kelsey, 67 yards. And the Dolphins are able to add on to that lead. Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive, with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8, and I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Here's Jacobs. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Jacobs. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Yeah, not going to get much better than...
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Packers have got it back to within a score.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but
they're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 103 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Hines. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Packers have tied the ball game with a chance to go ahead now in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They go again with Scott. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's into a crowd. Up by Fred Warner. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice...
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Well, he was already over 100 yards running the football prior to this play, but this run may be his best yet.
I've got to agree with you on that one. We're looking at a guy running with extreme confidence, running in harmony and sync with his blockers. All them kind of moving as one, and look at the end result. Big plays.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. In just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Open man here is Scott, complete.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Touchdown! DJ Moore, 48 yards.
And the Dolphins have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. So part one of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Hurts will throw.
And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Meanwhile, Mahomes throw complete there to Thomas.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. On second down, Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's third down at 5.
To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Here's Mahomes. Pass complete, Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
Mahomes to throw it.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's got this down to the 35.
Here's first down.
They run with Hines. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Here we go, first and goal.
They run again with Hines.
And he's taken down. And now they can milk this, take it all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try.
And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And he got it. Justin Tucker boots it through and plays the role of hero. And there'll be some happy cheeseheads tonight as the Packers have won the game.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to
Gaunt and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
And, wow, a gamble here right off the bat. An onside kick to begin the game. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Here we go.
Up the middle with Eckler. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Fields. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. On first down, Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown, Packers. Deebo Samuel, 36 yards. And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover.
Here we go, son.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's to a man who's used to catching passes in the green and gold, Devontae Adams. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Here we go.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. 2nd down and 6 now. Here's Fields. This is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. George Kittle, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Allen going to throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Mixon. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. And it's a Packers touchdown. David Njoku from 3 yards out. And the Packers have taken the lead. Zerline now for the PAT. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught out in the right flat. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover.
Here we go, set.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. To throw is Fields.
They set up the screen for Henry. Stiff-armed him. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Here's Fields. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yards.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
DK Metcalf.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins have come back to make it a 2-point game.
They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here with that score.
I like that, right? I think they've left base camp now, okay? So they've started to move their way up the mountain. Long way to go, but at least they know it's manageable.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Mixing up the middle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Allen now looks to throw. Touchdown, Packers!
John Mechie
from 4 yards out.
And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football?
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover.
Here we go. I'm good. Right.
A toss left. Henry. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40.
Fields going to hurry his guys to the line. Second down, they go again with Henry.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
From the gun, here's Fields.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
On second down, here's Henry. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Fields now to throw.
And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. George Kittle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Allen will try to throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the 2-point try. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. Fields.
Catch is made by Metcalf. A big play there just before halftime. 54 yards. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
On first down, it's Fields.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To the air again, Fields.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. George Kittle in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Sly on for the extra point.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Allen. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Now this is a short kick, but instead of returning it, he'll call the fair catch, and since it's beyond the 25, they'll take over at that spot.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it here.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
They find some open field here. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. Throwing is Allen on third. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
It was a solid check down there with pressure coming, wasn't it?
It was, because you're trying to go through your progression, and when you have that type of pressure in your face, it changes what you're doing and how fast.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. Now inside the 25.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
He's got a man complete.
Now he's into the clear again.
Touchdown, Packers.
John Mechie.
79 yards.
And the Packers are back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
It's a kickoff return score on a squib kick. And the Dolphins get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Fields trying to throw for it.
And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Inside handoff to Mixon. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route, and they just executed that one pretty well.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Packers!
John Mechie.
72 yards.
And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A shotgun snap, Fields. That's caught downfield by Kittle. Now he's loose again.
Touchdown, Dolphins. George Kittle, 69 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
From midfield, here's Allen.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
They started on the ground with Eckler, and he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
2nd and 9.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Now it's Fields.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.